Hello, everyone. We are from Group 7, and this time we would like to present about Indofood. So, Indofood is an Indonesian FMCG company that produces a wide range of consumable products. So, from Indomie to Maxicorn, they produce a wide range of products, and their vision is a total food solutions company with their mission with ranging from sustainable solutions, improvements of technology, and contribution to society, and improving stakeholders' values. And so, as you can see here, is the company history. So, this diagram shows how the company has expanded over the years.
Okay. So some of the products that Indofood that have are regarded as their quality, taste, and convenience and affordability, which led to their popularity. Some of the most popular products are Indomie, Popme, Chitato Lace, as well as Sambal, Racik, and Indomilk. Uh, So for the corporate strategy, they have a diverse product portfolio, which is a wide range of products from different market sectors. In distribution network, incentive distribution networks, which also allows third parties to also join in. Global expansion with strategies such as licensing and joint ventures to expand its reach. Innovation to develop new flavors and textures, and packaging design to stay competitive. Cost efficiency, and they also have a lot of cost efficiency programs and cost cutting programs to improve profitability and a competitive edge.
Right. Now we're going to talk about Innofood's many holdings here. First is the CBP. This is the group that manufactures many well-known brands, including Chitato, Indomie, and Indomilk. But the key component of this subsidiary is the noodle division. Why? Because it is the world's largest internal manufacturer with 31 factories operating worldwide. The second one is Bogasari. Bogasari is the wheat. They produce wheat flour under many brands, Segitiga Biru, Kunci Biru, etc. And also pasta under is Levante brand. Levante is very large. It is the largest pasta producer in Southeast Asia. The last one is agribusiness. Agribusiness is the agricultural branch of Indofood. They produces first crops, palm oil, sugar cane, cocoa, and even rubber. And they can be divided into two subcategories, the plantation division and the edible oils division. The former is responsible for managing more than 300,000 hectares of plantations, along with their processing facilities, while the others, well, they manufacture cooking oil, bimoli, dilema, and etc. etc. So, diversification. Why? So, first is industry gap. You need to remember that at the time of Indofood's founding, Indonesia was independent by 30 years. Yeah, so many in the industry was non-existent, including we're going to use grain as an example. Yeah, they need to do grain milling on Singapore, which is very expensive and unsustainable. So they capitalize on this food demand and government subsidies. Yeah. So they open Bogasari and entered the milling industry, and the rest is history. This is also applicable to other subsidiaries, yeah. And the second one is to strengthen their industry position. We're going to use Indomie. Indomie wasn't originally theirs, yeah, but it was acquired by Indofood because they want to expand to other market. So acquisition is their key strength. They often do that. So what are the benefits? Benefit is the risk mitigation. Price is mitigated. Why? Because they are no longer dependent on a single market, a single business division. So even if one is not going well, they can depend on others. And the second one is what they call total food solution. So by integrating all of their operation, they're able to streamline operation, optimize resources, and cater to customers' many demands.
Okay, so how does Indofood expand their market globally? So the first one is through licensing. That is that Indofood grow internationally through licensing strategies of their product to overseas companies such as Dufil Prima Food Limited in Nigeria. The next strategy is acquisition, where Indofood further expand the company's influence globally through acquisitions such as Pine Hill Arabia Food Limited, which is a key player in their region. And then the third strategy is through joint venture, where Indofood benefits from conducting joint ventures with other companies such as Nestle through their joint venture in the form of PT Nestle Indofood Cita Rasa Indonesia. And then Think locally, act locally. What does that mean? It means that Indofood employs a multi-domestic strategy posture as it helps the company to tailor their product to the target market's taste and preference. This can be seen through Indomie, which is one of Indofood's brand, where they have various flavors that is unique to each country that they're in. And then, so what is there to gain for Indofood by going global? So the first one is acquiring a larger market, which is quite obvious. Indofood expansion has resulted in their product to be being sold at over 100 countries all over the world. Their acquisition of Pine Hill alone allows them to tap into a market which has with a population of 885 millions, as Pine Hill supplies not only the Middle East but also the Africa and Southeast Europe region. And then the next one is solidifying market position, where Indofood's flagship brand, has eclipsed Nissin in becoming the largest instant noodle producer globally. And expanding internationally would further extend the lead from Nissin. And next slide, please.
So for the next section, we have the ethics, corporate social responsibility, and strategy. Here we have two sections, which is the upstream, reduce and recycle, and the downstream, which is the recycle. In the upstream, we have innovation in packaging design, which is the resizing packaging to minimize the weight of Indofood's products. And then we have innovation in packaging raw materials, which is more research and development and study and research on more environmentally friendly packaging materials that they will use. And then in the innovation in manufacturing process, they have recycling plastic waste and aseptic filling. Now, in the downstream section, in the recycle, we have education, which educates the community on waste segregation by such programs such as Dropbox program. And of course, Indofood also collects their waste, such as in waste banks, green warm window, and their waste collection services for their products. And in the recycle section, they have building partnerships for pilot projects such as paving block project and plastic pallet project. In collaborations, they have developed an integrated ecosystem for post-consumer packaging waste management. So after their products have been used, they have integrated a circular ecosystem that actually recycles their waste, such as their plastic being used to make their maybe packages and boxes. This will be followed up in the next section that we have. Now, for their sustainability commitment, they are striving for sustainable growth through innovation and management excellence. So these are the three sustainability pillars that they have, which is resilience in delivering food for all, including product safety, quality, and the, of course, regulation in Indonesia in particular being the halal law. And then their nutritional value, responsible marketing and communication, sustainable and responsible sourcing, socioeconomic inclusion, governance and ethics, and resilience, and of course, innovation. Secondly, they have environmental stewardship, which includes climate change and GHG emissions, energy management, water management, packaging and waste management, and of course, biodiversity. Third, they have stronger together with our people and communities. Of course, this is more internal and external reach out of Indofood, such as employee health and safety, and of course, their well-being overall, labor practices and people development, and of course, externally, community development. So some parts that they were able to make more sustainable and corporately ethical is the renewable energy that they use, because 66.1% of their energy consumption is actually done from renewable sources. And then we have 6.2% of their energy intensity being reduced relative to their base year of 2018. This is also similar to their water intensity being able to be reduced by 5.6% from their base year, and then their 100% non-hazardous solid waste from production are able to be recycled and reused for other more useful commodities. For their GHG emission reduction, 8.4% reduction in absolute GHG emission and 0.9% reduction in GHG emission intensity from their energy sector relative to their base year again in 2018. So they were able to reduce their overall emission from their production processes, which is very sustainable, and their CSR is being followed and ethically responsible. So in their sustainable plantation, they were able to have zero primary forest clearance and degradation of HTV areas, zero burning for land clearing and replanting, zero use of paraquat since the base year again, 2018, and have not any new planting of peatlands since 2013. In the next section, we will follow up with some of their performance highlights. So they have in their responsible products, of course, they have 100% compliance with all relevant food regulations. 100% of Indofood products have obtained halal certification, especially in Indonesia. 100% of Indofood's production facilities are certified with an international food safety and or quality management system. 100% of Indofood corrugated packaging factories are certified with the FSC or Forest Stewardship Council. Now, in their products also, 29 of their dairy products and 2 noodle products are awarded the Healthier Choice logo, which means that they have less sugar, salt, and fat contents that are in accordance to the regulation in Indonesia in particular. And then they, of course, also use 100% paper to be recycled into packaging or are certified by the FSC and PEFC certifications. And then more than 95% of carton that Indofood produce are made of this recycled paper material. Now, in their sustainable and responsible sourcing, more than 90% of Indofood key raw material have been socialized with the sustainable procurement policy and responsible supplier guidelines of Indofood. So they have been regulated intensely to have a better quality of course, their supply of raw materials that will be used for the production of their goods and such as dairy and also noodles. Now, they are also incorporating environmental and social aspects and perform self-assessment in accordance with the guidelines. So they're able to be individually assessed by themselves in particular. And then 100% raw materials from suppliers are able to comply with the regulations such as food safety, quality, and of course the halal standard. 100% of wheat material source are continuously verified by an international certification body for its quality specification. For the labor practices, Indofood have 100% employees have allowed 100% of their employees to join any labor union of their choice. And as of now, there have been around 42.3% employees that have joined their preferred labor union, as Indofood wants to provide them with the chance of having their voices heard more intensely in comparison to when they're alone. So allowing them to join is I think it is one of the best choices, especially for worker rights, just in case Indofood ever violates ethically their rights. And as of now, they have zero child labor and forced labor, so zero. 100% employee wages meet the minimum wage requirements of each region that Indofood has factories and companies in. They have, of course, zero accidents recorded in 161 out of 226 operating units in 2023. That is more than half of their factories being recorded with zero accidents. In their people and community development, they have more than 400,000 training hours recorded in 2023, which equals to more or less 50,000 working days, more than enough of training days. And then they have supported more than 1,000 of university students, such as by giving grants from the IRN to help them further their research and development since 1998. So it is also a community outreach to help students in pursuing their research, and of course, benefiting both Indofood and the country as a whole. Now, for the next section, my friend will follow up with the...
So next I'll be talking about how Indofood gained the strategic advantage or the strategy execution. How do they gain the competitive advantage? First one will be the operational excellence. Why? For example, the Bogasari flour mill is considered one of the largest integrated flour mill in the world, and Indofood owns that. After that, he goes to the efficiency of the progress, because not only they plant it, but also process it themselves. Let's see the next one. Next one will be the global and local networks. Not only do they try to target the global customers, but local customers. Why? Because they already have 200 distribution centers in Indonesia. This reaches the urban area, the local area, areas that everyone can reach, which increases the customers. Third one will be the integrated supply chain management. Like I said previously, because they have their own integrated flour mill, they can use their own plantations and refineries and everything to refine everything themselves in order to produce the most profit. Next one will be how they control the HR, which is the Indofood Learning Institute. Training and Development Institute for the employees to hone their skills. Each of the employees will be going through training, exclusive training that could, and it's inclusive, so they can understand how to work efficiently in Indofood. And lastly, using the GPS tracking for fleet management and also the ERP system for data-driven decision making. These are all used for the technology utilization. And that is all from our group. Thank you.